Hey PPLs, Nate 2 to the point to the O, here with a new video. So if you can't tell by my apparel, I just got back from being pantless, shirtless, in band practice. I'll get it one of these times. And we did a photo shoot for our Myspace, and that's why my hair is a little weird. You crazy person! See, it was white and black. Those colors have kind of faded. So now it's kind of just like dark brown and off-white. Oh wait, my band went to the recording studio! That happened like 2 weeks ago. But now we have 2 tracks on our Myspace page, which is going to be right about somewhere. They're pre-masters, so they're not done yet. I'm going to the studio tomorrow night to do that, and then we'll have masters online. It's just going to be cool. Hey, I'm on the left side of your screen. So yeah, totally check out that link. When Time Fails, also acronym to WTF, which is pretty freaking sweet. And if you go for the When Time Fails, it's FTWTF, and FTW is the faster version of WTF, so it's FTWTF. So it's for the win, but it's When Time Fails, and you put together BAM! I told you guys last time that I'd tell you about another dream, and I don't plan on breaking that promise like I broke the hole in my wall. Here it is. So it starts off in Walmart. I'm just going down the aisles and I see the children's place. You know, where people drop off their children behind a white picket fence so an old lady can watch them while they shop? Yeah, apparently there is one. So I look and I see this little girl in the playpen and she looks really evil, but I decided to ignore her just for now. I continue walking along until I come to some bookcase, and I push on one of the bookcases, and all of a sudden, I'm in this mansion. Apparently this mansion is owned by a couple who mysteriously vanished 3 years ago. Their faithful butler stays behind and takes care of their daughter, who is the evil-looking girl in the pink dress. So this faithful butler was the actor Udo Kier, who I recognize because he played Yuri in Command and Conquer Yuri's Revenge. And the butler had his own butler, who was a kind of shorter, chubbier guy with a brown beard. I think he's an actor in real life, but I can't figure out what he's from. Anyway, so all of a sudden the butler asked me, "Do you want a job here at the manor?" And I'm just like, heck yes. What else am I gonna do at an old scary manor? Huh? Go back to Walmart? No. So I totally accept his offer, and I start working for him. My first job is to clean the entire house. Everything else is rooms full of cupboards and bookcases. Just like a bookcase, a cupboard, a bookcase with a cupboard. So the master shows me around the house, shows me all the cupboards and all the bookcases, and then he shows me this little place where the little girl likes to play. You know, the evil one with the black hair and pink dress? Yeah, that one. And she's on the coolest drum ever. I can't explain what it is. I call it a bike drum. Here, I'll try to draw something for you. It's got a bicycle seat, and it's got pedals, and the pedals are hooked up to a kick drum, and the kick drum is actually a mini kick drum located at the bottom of a giant tom, and the drum set is pink, and it has Dora the Explorer. So here's what we have. We have the little girl on her bicycle seat, and there's the pedals, and it hits the kick drum. That's the front of the drum, and that has Dora the Explorer on it right there. And then you've got your giant tom that makes up the bass, and this is all pink, by the way. The 2 main toms, and yeah. So I look at the little girl, and she just gives me this evil glance. So I just go, okay, I'm not going near you. Now I have to clean the house. And like I said, it's full of cupboards and bookcases. So I'm looking through one of the cupboards and I find this package of tea packets. And I find this book that belonged to the father of the manor when he was a child. I should just put this in my pocket. And I'm cleaning through the rest of the cupboard, and all of a sudden I start pulling out interracial babies. First it's a white one, then it's an Asian one, there's a black one, and it's just all these races are just coming out, and I'm just like, whoa, what's with all the babies? And I'm going upstairs to find a place to hide them, and I find this bedroom, and I open the door, and it's like all dark except for this fireplace, 2 giant chairs, so you can't tell who's in them, but I know the mother and the father of the manor are there, and I'm just like, excuse me? And then the father turns around in his chair and goes, yes. So I give him the book, and all of a sudden he starts getting really emotional, but then he's like, oh my gosh, our daughter is evil, and she kidnapped all the babies. I'm like, I found the babies! So now I have to give him the babies because she hid them in the cupboard and they never found them because the butler is really working for the little girl because the evil girl has mind control over the butler and the butler's butler. So that's why they never told the parents where the babies were, and that's why the parents got depressed and went to their room for 3 years, and then I helped them all. Still got one problem. We gotta take care of the evil girl. We go downstairs and we confront her like, you're evil, and we're gonna take you to the police. So they took the evil little girl to the police. She was still on her bike drum, by the way, which is pretty cool. So after this, we're all of a sudden in a Japanese-style room, you know, with the sliding doors and, like, the paper walls, and we're sitting at the table kneeling, eating like you're about to eat sushi. And the parents are currently looking over a will, and they're gonna give me, like, half of their estate because they're not going to give it to the butler anymore because he was gonna get it in the first place, but it turns out he's evil. And then all of a sudden, the butler and the butler's butler come with these green spandex suits with white belts, and they're just kind of sneaking like they're coming to like assassinate us or something. But I'm too smart for them. I'm wearing one of those yellow rubber cleaning gloves, and I know how to use it. So they open the door to try to kill us, and I take my rubber glove and I jam it in the main guy's face. This glove has the awesome ability to spawn fire from the fingertips, so it's just like and then his little chubby assistant's like, don't worry, I'll save you. I totally just go and I burn his face too. He's just like or however chubby people burn. I'm just like, yeah, I saved your life again. Woohoo, I'm so cool. And then I woke up. So yeah, pretty random, pretty spontaneous. I don't think I've been shirtless enough for this episode. Totally check out the link to the Myspace because the band is awesome and the music is so sweet because it sounds so nice because we actually went to a real recording studio. Isn't that insane? Oh, and also the When Time Fails has a YouTube channel, which is right there. It's pretty funny. It's cool. It's us in our natural habitat. Yeah, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed putting that giant hole in my wall. Catch you on the flip side, but I'm not going to do that thing with the quarter because that took way too much work last time and I don't want to get angry and start crying again.